Hello friends, as promised I said I'd still make some vlogs for Spirit Speaks Co UK. Now, I'm not really going to make any more teaching videos because in hindsight, I got off my chest what I wanted to say and it wasn't really that impartial, much of it. And it's my conscientiousness though. I have a good conscientious, or did. It's coming back again now because I had to kind of shut it down while I was going mental because it was punishing me for going mental. So it's coming back. As you can see, I got some new bits behind me. Peace and love. And guess who got the butterfly? Sue Ling. That's her side. This is me, the dragonfly, of course. So anyway, we decided to delete quite a few of my videos because a couple of months ago I really didn't think I was still going to survive. I thought this was the end a couple of months ago. I thought I made the videos I made because I said I've got to put a banker there in case I do die, in case these spirits do force me to death. And I made those videos out of conviction to try to help humanity and give my point of view and my perspective. But they were not all impartial or neutral, and to be a teacher of God you do have to be impartial and non-biased and neutral and not take sides. And I didn't really take sides too much in those videos, but I've deleted from 531 down to just over about 115 videos total I've got online, I think. But that was in hindsight. 2 months ago I didn't think I was going to survive, whereas now about 2 months ago, well, not quite 2 months ago, 6 weeks ago, I asked Father God if I was going to survive. And I walked out across the street and just up the road here, just up towards the police station, and I looked up and my eyes were attracted to a sign I'd never looked at. It was just a road sign for the car park, and it said long stay, and I knew that was my answer because I'd asked a few minutes before I walked out the house whether I was going to survive, and that was my answer from God. So I still felt I might not even after that, and I said, well, I asked a few years ago whether I'd be your shepherd, and I got her answer on television 3 times, yes. I saw shepherd 3 times, and then I asked if I was going to be set free one day, and on telly again a big ship was there, and I looked up at it, it said freedom in big letters, and it said in little letters of the sea underneath. So I knew I'd be free one day, but I didn't know how. And I didn't even know whether I might die and be free. So I said to Father God, will my past life ever be awoken down here a few weeks ago? And I was just laying in bed and my eyes just suddenly zoomed in on the can that was out of focus because I was just sort of daydreaming laying there on my side, and I had a can of beer there made in Denmark. And that's what my eyes focused on, just the mark part on the can, and I saw Mark. So I knew that was another little sign from Father God to say I will. But I know that to begin with, when I was first attacked, I thought it was just because I had to bring justice from the spirit realm to this world, because I was being attacked by spirit and there was no justice, and I tried everything in my power to go to the Spiritist Church and get spirit to answer me whether I got justice or not, and it never did come, still hasn't. And so I know that's a necessity for this world to be safely awoken spiritually, for justice to prevail from the spirit realm. And it would take the spirit realm working together, all the different planes, all the different countries, collectively working together until they're responsible enough, and then Father God will give them the powers to police their own spirit orb and other states of presence down here. So that's got to come. But also I've learnt that I've suffered so much. I've been insane, I've been deranged, demented, everything under the sun, emotionally detached. I still am emotionally detached, although I'm a bit more human than I used to be. But you abuse somebody enough, which these spirit that got into my life with this technology and equipment, they have just tortured me beyond my pain thresholds for the first year, and and then attacked my mind so grossly that I went insane. I mean, really barking mad insane. Apart from my conscious mind, I kept control of that. And it's finding your integrity again. And then I spent 12 or so years like that, just insane, basically, and just walking around like a robot. But then I started to get better in 2008, and I've been attacked a lot worse since then. and they're still attacking me quite badly at the moment. But I feel a seed has started to grow inside of me, and I'm starting to get on top of things. But one of the things in recent months, I've had a go at Su Ling 4 times. Because my masculinity was out of control, because it's the one thing that protected me the most, but it went the most mental because it did. And I've been nasty to Su Ling 4 times, which when I got control of myself again, because it was like a demon possessing me. And when I got control of myself again, I was profusely apologising to her. But then I had to get over it, and I was insecure, emotionally insecure about Su Ling, because I know she loves me, but she come to me as a past life wife, and I didn't know whether we could have a relationship. And she's put my mind at rest, because she come to me a couple of months ago through a medium and said, I give you my heart. And she was very polite and nice to me. And then again, I went for another reading, and the mafia got involved in that one and pretended to be Su Ling, saying she didn't love me at all. And then the week after that, she come to me through a healer and the healer said she gives you all her emotional love. So I knew, that was Su Ling, and I found my peace of mind with her, and that we can have a relationship together before I'm awoken in the spirit realm. Because I'd like to spend a few months, when I'm free, and I know Father God is going to set me free one day, but I have to be worthy, and I have to climb the mountain and get to the top of it, and that's getting over all the negativities and hardship that I have got in me and had in me towards the spirit, and any things that are suppressed within me, like my emotions and mind, to overcome those things and be the master of my own domain and get back to where I started from before the spirit got in my light, and back to a normal state. That this hardship's a lesson to me, because you can then go on later and teach it to others. So I have to overcome all these things first. That could take me a couple of years yet, but once I get there, hopefully I'll be set free, and I'd like to spend 6 months just going through, which I'll be able to go through my light every night as I go to sleep, into the spirit realm, because there's a special sequence of prayers, and Father God takes you out of your body, and you drift out of body into your light and go through into the spirit realm, and you're awake in the spirit realm while your physical body's sleeping here. And when you start to stir, you come back from the spirit realm in the morning, and I can spend 6 months at night with my Japanese wife Su Ling, and she's had 4 lives, and my past life's had 5 lives, and this is his 6th life. He's within me now. He's spoken through me once to Su Ling for a few minutes. Father God allowed that to happen, an awakening within me. I had a couple of other experiences with him, with his confidence and energy and arithmetic. But he's there, he's in me already. But you have to go to the spirit realm and to the hall of learning to be awoken to your past lives, and then you become an entire being. You remember everything of past. You have a very great increase in intelligence, a very great increase in everything inside you, because it's like putting 6 beings of energy into one being. So you become all your knowledge, all your memories of all your lives become as one new person. So he will not be just Mark again as he was in the spirit realm in his other 4 lives, or he'll be me as well. And that together we'll be one being, and he will be probably call myself Mark then. But I'm setting up a charity at the moment, starting to. Once it's online, I'll give you the link to it. So bless you. Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know how I'm doing, which is not too bad at all, thanks. And I'm doing a bit of voluntary work up the road to help somebody out with their shop and computers. So bless you, love and light, Shep.